Hey everybody, I came on just a little bit early tonight because it's cold in my building. We're gonna have to, I turned the air conditioner off down on this side right here. We're gonna have to get some heat on this side of the building. That's all there is to it because it's just a little bit cold. Hey April, this is a board I had cut a couple years ago and I had it painted black because I was making signs way back in the day. I need to get started doing that again because I like making signs. Oh goodness. I'm gonna go ahead and paint the ends here because I didn't paint the ends. It's one end because they've been cut. Where's my dryer? I keep losing that darn dryer. Where'd my dryer go? Oh, right here, hanging down. Hanging down. Let's go ahead and dry this. Hey, Crystal. Oh, I'm about to freeze, Crystal. Hey, Carol. Hey, Terry. This air conditioner that we have on this end for the summertime doesn't have heat, and it started blowing out. I set it up to like 78 thinking that it would, not kick on. Well, it kicked on. It was blowing cold air, and I'm about to freeze. My hands are cold. So I'm going to have Jeff and I maybe tomorrow look for us a heater down here on this end of the building. That end of the building is nice and warm and comfortable, and this side's cold. Let me get my glasses on here. Hey, Cindy. Oh, gosh, my glasses are horrible. Hey, Janet. Hey, Andrea. Hey, Carol Ann. Thank you for sharing. Hey, Karen. We're going to go ahead and just crackle with some school glue. It's cold here, too. My hands are just cold. I just can't get them warm. We're down to like maybe 16 or so. It's not too bad. I had to get some antifreeze put in my laser yesterday. I don't have a little cup out here. I need to put some glue on something here. We're just going to use some school glue. And I know a lot of people don't know you can do this. But we're going to go ahead and use crackle underneath our rice paper. Whoops, off that one. This little Highland cow from Decoupage Central. And I'm going to go ahead and do a light crackle underneath it. And that way it'll give our paper some texture and it'll make it look really cute. And we'll do that. It's still wet right there. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use some school glue. And my glue top is messed up, so I'm going to have to put it here on this paper. Just some good old school glue. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just paint it white since that's what I got out here. Do I have, yeah, just paint it white. And I'm going to just take a brush here and just start putting some glue down. And we're going to go ahead and leave the sides of it black. I'm not worried about the sides of it. We're just going to make sure we crackle the front underneath our rice paper. Just kind of going up and down. I don't want a big crackle, but I want a little one. I did a cow this way once, and I really did like how it came out. Thank you, Gail. I'll tell you what, it was just, I've been out here all day pretty much getting stuff done, and it is just cold. And it's the wind is just cold. Our kids got back from their cruise, went from somewhere warm to somewhere cold. And I'm going to leave that wet. Let's see, is that a bigger brush? That's not a very good brush. I'm going to just use this really fluffy brush to put this paint on. We're going to leave it wet, and then we're just going to start painting. See if I can get all the way down here. Having to get a big glob for it to come all the way down. All the way up. I gotta go pick Emma up from school tomorrow because well, Ashley and Jesse don't have to work tomorrow since they got back late tonight. They were taking the day off. And Emma wasn't going to school, but she decided she wants to go to school because she misses her friends. Layla didn't want to go. I had a feeling, though, she'll change her mind in the morning. Oh, I bet it does, Janet. And she wanted me to pick her up from school and take her home. And Jeff has a doctor's appointment in Tulsa. So I'm going to take her home. And I won't be live tomorrow night because tomorrow night is ball game night. Getting to go watch my nephew. There, maybe I can see some comments. 20 feels like colder, snow and ice. We're supposed to get some more snow. We had like a dusting is all we had. Hey, Jeff. He's on here now. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Betty Young. But I'll have a short video on tomorrow night, too. More like 3 appointments. Yeah, he's got to get a whole bunch of appointments done tomorrow. And it is starting to crackle. You know, even though I have all the crackle mediums and stuff, I still just like good old school glue sometimes. 16, it feels like 4. Oh my goodness. I tell you what, this heater right here feels pretty good on my hands. Let's get this all crackle. I know you can see it there. Let's go ahead and get this on. Get it to crackle. You got over a foot of snow, Crystal. Wow. We didn't get any snow. We just got a dusting of just like some frost. But man, it's cold enough to snow. Hey, Bridget. It's 12 there, Bonnie. Oh. That sounds cold. But if you've never crackled underneath your, hey Leah, if you've never crackled underneath your rice paper, you ought to try it one time because it gives it a really neat texture underneath it. Make sure it's good and dry here though, but it's a drying, it's a cracking. I asked Emma, I FaceTimed her on her way home, and I said, Emma, I said, are you still vegan? And she said, my mom ate a lamb. And she just had this funniest face on her face, funniest look on her face. And she goes, Gigi, she said, I still can eat my chicken legs. She calls them chicken legs. Why she does that, I don't know. That's what she calls them. Was that somebody in Maine? Oh yeah, I can't wait to get back to Maine. Cindy, it's really easy. You just have to, some people let their Mod Podge dry and then put their paint on and let it crack. You can do that, but I like just doing it wet on wet. I got a little knot right there. It is cracking good. I may just dry brush the sides and the back. Still feel a little bit wet. What part of Maine, Bonnie? Haley lives in Bucksport. We're going to go back up in May. I love Maine. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Lois. This feels just a little bit wet, damp right here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. It is still cracking. Let me show it to you here. Isn't that pretty how that crackled? I love how that crackled. Who was that neighbor? Was it Glenda or Cookie? Okay. still feels a little bit wet. I can still feel a little bit cool. Oh, thank you, Melanie. From Atlanta. It still feels a little bit cold. You can always tell if it's a little bit still wet. It'll be like a little bit cool to your hands. Oh, thank you. It was a cute little rabbit, wasn't he? Yeah, Bucksport is pretty. Got itty bitty little lump, like my paint. And I don't want it to show up underneath my paper. Let's see, do I have my sander here? I just had it here. I don't know what I did with it. It'll be all right. Let me see if I can just find the little lumps. It's just like the paint just got a little lump in it. Okay, we're going to go ahead and take our paper here, and I'm not going to worry about the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and just tear my edge here. But I get all my rice paper from Decoupage Central. They have some good new stuff on their website. And I didn't get all that white off right there. Here I was trying too. Oh, my nose. I've been sneezing all day. Been sneezing. I didn't get all my white off right there, so I'm going to take a little bit more off at the bottom. And I don't have to worry about the sides because we can sand those off. Hey, Becky. Okay, let's go ahead and just get the top off right here. I like to use the edge of my board to help me get it off. I was looking for my leather. I have some leather here, leather strips. I know I've showed you guys before, and I was going to put that around the top of it, and I can't find it. And I thought I knew where I put it, and it's not where I thought I put it. But we got some wire we're going to wrap around the top of it. I really like that. Now, let me show you what it looks like if you see the... Do you see that crackle come through that sky right there? How pretty that is? I absolutely love it. Let's go ahead and move our paint out of the way so I don't knock it over. And I'm going to go ahead and use some decoupage medium here. Some decoupage glue. And I'm just going to use this to lay it down. Just get me a good thin coat all the way down. And I know it's going to come all the way down to the end, get all the way out to the sides. I'm going to have to order me some more of that. I like it because it's ultra matte, not shiny. And if I went too high, you'll never know it because it just dries matte. And you can get this at scrappysrustic.com. My friend Tracy has it on her website, along with all those crackle mediums that I've been using too. Okay. Make sure I get on all my edges here. Okay. All the way up. I think I need to go up a little bit higher. Okay. Got all my little globs off of it. I'll try to get it even top and bottom. And I like it because you can start smoothing out your stuff here. Gail, sometimes I use Mod Podge. Sometimes I'll use a spray sealer like polyacrylic. I try to get a satin spray because I don't really like gloss. Now, some things I do like gloss, but a lot of times I get just a satin. I love how that crackle is behind this. It makes it look like it's an old, aged picture here. Old and aged. Let me go ahead and dry this real quick. And I'm going to have to find my sander because I got to take the paper off the side of this. And there's a little piece of sandpaper right there. Yeah, some things I like gloss. It really just depends on what it is. But not always. I usually like a satin or an eggshell. Let me dry that Mod Podge I got at the top there. Your grandson loves Highland cows, or your granddaughter. I gotta make sure to take that busted canvas because I'm gonna give it to the girls tomorrow. Okay, let's go ahead and sand off our edges here. Just a little bit. And I think I'm going to just dry brush my sides. Because I got paint on them anyway. So let's take a little bit of white. I'm going to just dry brush my sides. That way they don't just have to be black. We can just dry brush them. Oh, wow. I bet she loved that. I'm always seeing the Highland cow stuff at Hobby Lobby has a lot of Highland cow. I'm not going to worry about the back of it. I'm going to go ahead and leave it black if I don't get paint on it. But I'm just kind of go around my edges here with this white because I already got white on some of it. We're just going to dry brush it. Hey, Lynn. Kind of getting a lot in there, a lot of white, but you can still see some black in it. I may sand it. No, I'm not going to auction this one tonight. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with it. I thought about it. I got to get something for the girls. But starting here next week, I'm going to start, every time I go live, I'm going to make an auction item. Instead of doing it a big auction, I'm just going to auction it the night that I do it. Make it a little bit easier. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Elaine. How are you doing tonight? Okay, I'm going to make sure I get this wet paint up off right here. because I don't want to have to paint the whole back because it's already painted. But I am going to take some black sealing wax and go around my edges at the top. Hey, Debbie. Let's go ahead and close this up. I've got my, whoops, wrong lid. I've got my water back here with some Murphy's Oil soap in it. Oh, I know. Auctions, I kind of get aggravated at auctions if it's a long night because I don't see a lot of people's comments, and it's not fair. You can't see people's comments, and I don't want people to think I'm ignoring them because you just can't see comments, or you can't see bids. I'm just getting a little bit of this grunge on the edges here. Whoops. I need a little bit of glue, and I've already closed it up. A little bit of glue right here. I like it. Well, I usually use like Awesome, but I'm out of it. But I do soak my brushes in the Murphy's Oil soap because it does make them softer. Oh, believe me, it looks like I just sit here and just make the biggest mess everywhere. Which that's my goal this year, is to get organized. And I'm going to do it. It does kind of get claustrophobic sometimes, though, if it's everything sitting right here by me. But I'm getting ready to start moving some stuff around. I think I need to go ahead and put a top coat on this. I'm going to go ahead, instead of making that just white, I'm going to kind of make it dirty looking. Just kind of make it dirty looking. I'm just using this black Kiehl's, and it's not really black. It's kind of a dark, dirty color. Kind of a brownish, dirty color. My building is 40 by 12, but when I got my laser takes up that whole half of the building. I have just enough space on one side for a compressor that I have to go with the air assist, and a table where I got my computer, and it's a long, narrow table. But it took up the half of the building. And it was a lot bigger than what I expected when I ordered it. It just takes up so much room. Facebook is busy tonight. That's funny. They have been busy tonight. Hey, Lisa Hawkins. Let's go ahead and dry that wax. And I'm going to go ahead and put some of this decoupage medium over the top of it. And I should have kept my brush out. Small brush. I should have kept that brush out. That's about as big a brush as I have right here. I'm going to go ahead and put a top coat over it because I know it's going to dry it matte. And that way it's sealed. I'm trying to make some long strokes here. I'm going to go ahead and go up past my paper there. Whoops. I am working on some t-shirt designs to get my t-shirts back on my website. And this little saying right here is going to be one of them. And I've got a couple other very similar to this one. But they're going to be some long sleeve shirts instead of these sweatshirts, because sweatshirts cost a whole lot more. But t-shirts you can get a little cheaper. I need to be doing that because I'm paying for the service. I need to get some on there. Okay, we got that on there. Hey, Jackie. I'm going to leave that out in case I need it. I may need that in a minute. And I'm going to put this wire right here around the edges. We're going to put some at the top and the bottom. Let's get this good and dry. I think this turned out really cute. Yep, they are true to size. And I always have the dimensions listed with it too. Because I hate nothing worse than trying to figure out a size and the sizing runs a little bit wonky. And I like to use the real soft ones. Oh, thank you, Cindy. I wished I had a cowbell here, but I don't have a cowbell. I need to get some cowbells. I've got the regular Christmas bells. But I could put a star on it. You need Northern Made. Well, if you've got something in mind, just let me know. Hey, Donna. Okay, you guys saw how much of that decoupage I put on here, and I'm going to show you how nice it is. You bought some decorative box, all your wood items, and another. I have got so many boxes around here, I need to get going on them. There we go. What do you think? See that crackle underneath that, how much dimension that gives that? And see how matte that looks? It's not shiny at all. Not shiny at all. I've got some of this wire here. I bought it off of Amazon. And we're just going to wrap it around the top here. Kind of make it look a little old. Yeah, I can order some from Amazon. I just haven't done it because I have a bunch of Christmas ones, but I need to get me some. Okay, I got that twisted. Let me untwist it. This makes me think of a barn. This makes me think of an old barn. Okay, I'll put one more around the top. And I'm going to have to use my scissors, I guess, because I don't see my clipper. There's my clippers. All right, let's get it cut. There we go. Let me kind of raise it up a little bit. I'm just going to twist this off. Ah, thank you, Lillian. Twist it off. And then I'm just going to go underneath my wire there and do another little twist. And there we go. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Need some barbed wire. You know, I had some barbed wire here. Some fake barbed wire, but I think it's over in the up the house in the craft room. That would look cute. That would look cute. I'm gonna make a little bow here out of this wire. Let's see if we can make a bow. I think we can. I don't need a very big one. I don't need a big one. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it does. It looks just like barnwood. All right, let's see if we can make us a little wire bow. Yeah, let me see me find a little paintbrush here. Yeah, burlap bow would be cute too. What do you think? You think that little burlap or little wire looking bow? Gina, I got this off of Amazon. I just put a rusty craft wire. I wished I had some small ones. But I do have some just regular like Christmas bells. Let me look and see what I got in this jar. I think I'm going to take this little wire right here. That way if I don't like it, I can always take it off. And I'm just going to twist it on here. Gosh, I don't remember how much it was. It wasn't very expensive or I wouldn't have bought it. There we go. What do you think? I think it's just a cute little bow. I might have to put a little dot of glue back behind it. Not a whole lot though. Just a little dot. Let me see how small rusty bells I got. Let me look. It's one thing I know where it's at. Let's see what's in here. Oh, wait, there's a small one. I got an itty bitty small one here. Let me see if I got two. We got two small ones and they're already rusty. Oh, thank you, Andrea. I even have a little rusty star too. That one looks a bit better. Okay. Let me just hang them from these little things right here. Let me give that a little twist. Stars are cute too. I could glue a star at the bottom. Let's get this one in here. Let's give this a little twist to hold it on. And let's go ahead and curl our ends here. Now I did keep out a star. If I could put a star down here at the bottom. I could put a star down here at the bottom. Just one down there. What do you think? A star at the bottom? If you want a star at the bottom, give me some hearts. That's the easiest way I can tell. If you want a star at the bottom. Ooh, got some hearts. Let's go ahead and put some glue in it. Ooh, that's hot. There we go. Just a cute little farm looking. You could use it as a shelf setter. Just like that. And there you go. You say no, Betty. I think that's it. I think it turned pretty cute. But I do like how that crackle comes through there. I do like that crackle. I do like that crackle. I'm going to have to fix these bows just a little bit better. Let me put another little dot of glue here. Another little dot. Thank you, Joe. Another little bit of glue. Thank you, Julia. There we go. Now it's on pretty good. All right, guys, that's what I had for tonight. I hope you guys love it. And like I said, I won't be live tomorrow night, but I will have a short video on tomorrow night, as well as sometime tomorrow morning. Oh, thank you, Deanne. I think he turned out pretty cute. I think maybe I'll give it to my grandson. Maybe Griffin will like it. Cindy, I think you'll like it. It's so easy just to decoupage underneath or crackle underneath. And I like the crackle because it does give it a lot of texture through here. Thank you, Sin. Anyway, everybody, have a great evening, and I hope you guys can stay warm. Goodbye, everybody.